morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning. I am in my office pulling my hair out. Thank goodness I got my hat on today because my printer won't work. So it's not connected to the Wi-Fi somehow. So I reconnect the printer to the Wi-Fi, but it's still not working. So then I uninstall the printer. Now I'm working on reinstalling it. I wanted to print two things today. I wanted to print the new Shut the Box that I just created so that I could play that. It features a George and Fred Jr. design as well as two different twists on the game, just something I came up with, not the original Shut the Box or anything, so I decided to do that. And then I also need to print my $10.99 from YouTube for my taxes, just in case you guys aren't familiar. When you do get a monetized channel on YouTube, you will get a $10.99 miscellaneous. And so I made about $24,000 last year on YouTube, so pretty dang good, an average of $2,000 a month. Unfortunately, my highest months were January, February, March of last year. I think February was over 2,400. And since then, we have been on a downward slide since then. So I am making less on YouTube now than I did a year ago, which is kind of sad. Trying to figure out that, trying to just keep going, keep fighting the fight, right? Not giving up, anything like that. And so I am just going to get this printer reinstalled. I don't know what today is going to bring. We are waiting on a phone call that could change the trajectory of any plans I have today, but I do have to work in my office, obviously, get some stuff done. I also want to bring you guys along on an organization project that needs to be done. That's going to be in my bedroom. We are going to go through my closet and my dresser. Now, not every dresser drawer needs to be organized. I watched Marie Kondo years ago, and I still fold my clothes the way that she shows you in her videos and stuff like that. So I'm not going to do the full Marie Kondo, pull everything out, dump it onto the bed. Not going to do that. But I am going to do it with my pajama drawer and my shirt drawer. I have two shirt drawers. I have like a tank top and plain t-shirt drawer. And then I have a t-shirt drawer that has things on it. So those drawers need to be done. And I'll show you guys my closet. It is a hot mess. We live in a small house with a small closet. I'm also thinking about getting rid of something that's in the middle of the closet. I'll show you guys. There's an empty safe in there that hasn't been utilized in years, and it's just sitting there taking up space. There's also this little cubby thing. So that's the plan. I'm hoping I can get this printer issue fixed. I've been working on it now for about an hour. Is it going to print? You guys, is it going to print? It said it was connected. It said it was good to go. Is it actually going to print? Oh, I hate when technology doesn't work right. I get so flustered, and I get flustered very, very quickly. And it is not one of my good traits, that's for sure. Patience is a virtue, right? And when I'm trying to get stuff done, I just don't have the patience. I was thinking it was going to print. That's why I started recording. But now it's thinking, and it has to make all kinds of noise. And let's see. And I'm not going to be able to show you guys if it does print because this is my $10.99 from YouTube. I just clicked on that because that was open to see if it will print. But let's see. Okay, I'm getting impatient now. Okay, it's making all kinds of noises like it's going to print. Is it just teasing me? I think it's teasing me. So while I've been doing this, you guys, I have been watching this video. It came up on my feed. Well, I've been listening to it, but I did go ahead and silence it. But this one right here, I renovated this $1 house start to finish. This has been pretty cool. I've never seen her channel before. It's got 7.2 million views. 8 months ago, she renovated a house that she got for $1, and of course she paid for everything. But it's pretty dang cool. So of course you can see here on Canon, I am trying to go ahead and, you know, get this printer set up. The puppies are over it as well. They've been in here laying and hanging out with me, and they are over it too. Let's see. It's just teasing us, you guys. It's just teasing us. The Orkies probably want to go outside. I just need to print. That's it. Just print a couple things. This should have taken 3 minutes, and instead we're an hour and 20 minutes in, which is ridiculous. And now it just wants to sit here and think and act like it's a new printer, I guess, even though it's not a new printer. I do like this Canon, for anybody that is wondering what printer I'm using right now. I've got a Canon G20 Mega Tank. Oh, it's printing, you guys. It's printing. Like I said, I can't let you see if it actually prints because it, you know, it has important stuff like my social security number and everything on there. Yay! It printed, you guys. That's a win. Win. So I got it fixed. That is a plus for sure. Here we are in my bedroom, and I should be doing my dresser and stuff, but it's already like 8 o'clock at night. So we aren't going to do my clothes today, obviously. Yes, I do still have Christmas decor up. My plans are this weekend to bring it down. And so I am thinking that we will do a weekend vlog where we take down some Christmas decor. I don't know if it's all coming down. We'll also go through my clothes and get that organized because I try to buy one, get rid of one, but sometimes I'm not the best about that. What about you guys for clothes and things you bring into your home? Do you have any sort of rules that if you bring something new in, you've got to get rid of something? Let me know. Happy Friday. I am back in my office. I've done a smidgen of work. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did quite a bit of work this morning. I figured out our finances. I went through and got ready to film a YouTube video. I did all of that stuff. So I did do that. But then I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked by looking at travel. Hello, my name is Marlene and I'm a travel addict. Just in case you guys didn't know that, travel is my love language. I love traveling and my husband loves to travel, and we've been wanting to travel more than just going to Mexico. So this year, we're not going to Mexico at all. Not at all. We did go 3 times last year, so I think it's okay if we don't go this year. We are still going scuba diving. We are going to go to Hawaii, and this is my husband's first time to Hawaii, so we're super excited about that. That is all paid for except for, obviously, we're going to need spending money, we're going to need food money, and we need diving money. Diving is about $1,500, so that's all paid for. Then Honduras, we are going to in September, and Honduras includes the scuba diving, and it is an all-inclusive. It is not all paid for. We did a deposit and we got our flights. So we still owe, I don't know, few thousand dollars for Honduras. And then this lady right here just booked flights for December to go to Vienna. That's right, everybody. Vienna is my most favorite vacation destination I've ever been to. Now, like I told Bridger, I'm not sure if it will still be my most favorite, but I was very spoiled the first time I went to Vienna and had black tie dinners and that type of stuff, because at that point I was selling Pampered Chef and I did very well selling Pampered Chef, and so that was a Pampered Chef trip. But we are thinking Vienna, possibly Salzburg, possibly Prague. I have not been to Prague. I've been to Vienna and Salzburg, but I haven't been to Prague. So I have reached out to my travel agent friend, Tegan, and just sent her a Facebook message and said, okay, I found great deals on flights. This is what I've booked. Can you help me get hotels and possibly tours, stuff like that? Schönbrunn, is that how you say the castle or the palace in Vienna? Oh my God, absolutely beautiful. So that's a must. Bridger has to see that in person. So even though I've seen that already, and I'm thinking maybe Prague over Salzburg, because then we would go somewhere that I have never been before either. And with flights to Europe, if you've never flown to Europe, it takes, you know, one of each of your days traveling, right? And so I also booked with Airline Miles. Now, what does this mean? First of all, it means that I didn't have as many flights available to pick from for the days that I wanted. So that's why the days I selected. Second, it means that our trip is a little bit longer. Our layovers are longer and stuff. Like if I was to buy a flight through American from Salt Lake City to Vienna, Austria, it looked like the average travel time was about 18 hours, was about the average time. Okay. Now for a seat in Maine, which is the not basic economy, but main, because basic economy you don't get miles for anymore. And I like getting my miles, right? So in Maine, it was about $1,100 a person to fly. So that was $2,200 for flights. So instead, I looked to see for miles. And for miles, we had plenty of miles. We got a huge bonus by getting the newest, well, we switched over to a Citibank American Airlines card. And that is paying for, those miles are one of the flights right there. Another thing is, so we could have flown for, what was it, about 40,000 miles each to Vienna. And it was 27,000 or something for there. It's amazing how the miles work. But anyway, about 40,000 miles. As I was looking through the flights and doing my investigations, as I always do, I saw one of the days had for $80,000, not dollars. Sorry, you guys, for 80,000 miles, we could fly our return from Vienna in business class. So those are the nicer, bigger seats. I don't think they'll be the fully lay down ones, but they're the ones where you like, I think they're the ones where Bridger and I will face each other and have a little partition if we want to, all of that. So we went ahead and did that. Now that's only on the way back. So we'll fly in the peasant seats on the way over there, and that's okay. And we don't technically fly in the peasant seats because with the level that I'm at, I do get to pick the comfort seats or whatever. So we get to pick any seat in the main cabin, basically. It also comes, even domestic, it comes with free alcohol. And I also, with my other card, well, now I don't know. I get a discount on food if we need to buy food. But of course, with the international flights, we won't have to worry about that. So for the way back, we will fly from London to Salt Lake, which is like a 10-hour flight, and we'll be in business class. So we're getting bougie up in here. So I talked to Bridger about it, and I'm like, what do you think? And one of the reasons why I started looking at this trip is I actually earned something else with American Airlines where I can get a seat upgrade, system-wide upgrade is what it's called. So that means whatever seats we're in, we can upgrade to the next for up to 3 flights on an itinerary. So one way, basically. And that's what got me starting to think about booking for Europe and stuff, because I was like, that'd be amazing to do that. Well, then I found this deal and used this instead because unfortunately, we can't upgrade if we're already on free flights. So it is what it is, right? You can't upgrade your free stuff to better free stuff. So we've got that. But my friend is going to help us with hotels and where we want to go visit. And the vacuum is starting because it is almost 3 o'clock. And Zeusy is sitting here and wanting my attention. So we have got 3 trips booked. That should be it for big trips. And with Bridger's job, he doesn't have guaranteed days off. He doesn't work like 14 on, 14 off. The guy works whenever. So vacations are really that much more important. So we've got to start budgeting for this trip. Oh, for the flights, let me look and show you guys. It was 400 and something. Let me see if I am still logged in, and I'll tell you guys exactly. Oh, my session expired, it says, so it logged me out. Let me go ahead and log back in so that I can tell you guys exactly what the flights were. Now, a lot of times people ask me how we travel so much. We do travel on a budget. I know it doesn't sound like it when I'm talking about getting business class, but of course, that is because it was with miles. Your girl can't afford to fly to Vienna in first class or business class with paying for it. Or it's not in the budget right now. No, I can't afford it. Because when I was looking at flights, if you were in the premium class, it was $5,000 to $7,000 a piece for flights. That's why I said flying back business, win-win. So let's go here and look and see. So there we go. There's our trip right there. And so Salt Lake, we're starting out in Salt Lake. And that's December. So March, September, December, all showing up right here. And Zeus, what do you want? You want up here? He is He's such a needy dog. Look at him. His hair is a mess. Zeus, if you're going to be on YouTube, you need to at least fix your hair. You can't look like a homeless pup. Now, of course, the internet is being goofy and it won't pull it up. It's thinking the internet. Oh, it might be the vacuum. The vacuum sometimes interferes with that. Oh, another fun thing about this. Let me get in here really quick first and see, but let me see if it will tell me. I'm like, is it going to tell me what my price was? Now I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see it in there. So let's go into my email. Welcome to Marlene's vlogs, where she's a little bit scatterbrained. Okay, there's our itinerary. There we go. Okay, so for each of us, it was 80,000. So on the way down, Salt Lake City to Vienna was 22,500 miles. That's just peasant seats, as I said. And on the way back, it was 57,500. That is 2 of the 3 flights in business class. So we will fly from Vienna to London with British Airways in business. And then we will fly from London back to Dallas with American Airlines in business. So we've got lots of whiny puppies around here. It's because one puppy is on my lap and that's all that matters, right? Really? Are we going to sit here and whine on YouTube? It doesn't show me the dollar amount. Does it show it here? There we go. Okay, here's the one that I needed. Maybe. Trip confirmation. Oh my goodness. Why won't it just show me the price? I think it was $477 and some odd cents for taxes and fees. So less than $250 a piece to fly to Austria. And one way doing business class. Now, kind of a cool thing about getting this with miles instead of getting it with our dollars is because they don't let you have any flight that you want. This is low-key, by the way, everybody. Because they don't let you have any flight that you want with miles. We are headed to Spain on the way over. So we will fly, is it Salt Lake City to Spain? Let me look. I got it right here in front of me. No, Salt Lake City to Dallas-Fort Worth, then Dallas-Fort Worth to Madrid. And we get to Madrid at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and we have a 10-hour layover. So Bridger and I have never been to Spain. We were supposed to go to Spain on our honeymoon, but we were not able to because of the big C, the pandemic. So my friend is going to help us plan a day adventure. We've got 10 hours in Spain to spend the day as well. So that will be another country we get to hit up. And then, of course, we'll arrive in Vienna later at night. And hopefully that will help us with the jet lag, because then we will sleep on the plane on the way over, get into Madrid, get everything in. Of course, we will recheck our luggage for the next flight, and then we will leave, so we're not packing our luggage all around Madrid, because that would be silly. And then we'll do Vienna. And we are in Vienna for 5 full days. So depending on what Tegan thinks on adventures out from Vienna will depend on what we do. Because I don't want to spend all of the time traveling from one place to another, but I want Bridger to be able to see some of the things that he's never gotten to see. And these Yorkies are being a pain in the butt. So I just had to tell you guys that. That is booked, and, well, the flights are booked and paid for. That did come out of the travel fund. So the flights are paid for. Now, for budget for Vienna, that is something that I need to talk a little bit more to Tegan about to see. We'll need 5 nights of hotels. No, yeah, 5 nights of hotels in Vienna. And we will, of course, need a budget for food, right? But also for the tours and stuff. Like, what are we doing? Are we going and just doing our own thing like Carol and I did in Wales this last summer? Or are we going to be a little bit more planned? I think I want to be a little bit more planned, But I don't want to have an itinerary every day where it's like, oh, we wake up at 6 in the morning and we've got to catch the train. And then we're on the train for 10 hours. And then we go see this, we go see that. And then we're on the train for 10 more hours. I don't want to do that kind of travel. And I loved my trip to Wales with Carol and Peyton. And that was dependent upon Peyton's schedule. So Carol and I didn't venture out anywhere else. So we just went, we had fun. We ate at the same place like 3 times, I think it was, because it was a pub and we loved it and we loved the atmosphere. But that is the plan. The other thing is we do have a long layover in London, but it's at night. And so I told Bridger, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could see if there's anything that you want to see in the middle of the night, but everything's pretty much going to be closed. I guess we could go out, get, hire a car or something and travel around in the dark. And go look at like Big Ben and stuff, right? Because he's never seen that, but I don't know if we'll do that. All right, you guys, these Yorkies are wanting my attention. Come here, Athena. Come here. You're the only one that hasn't been on the camera today. Here's Miss Athena. She's there too. Can you say hi? Look over there. She says, I don't want to. She's camera shy. All right, I just had to let you guys know that. I need to get back to work in my office and get a few things done. The puppies and I are going to run to the bank. I probably am not going to bring you guys with me. Oh, stop. Because I'm not going to go get a coffee. I'm not going to do anything fun or exciting. We're just going to go to the bank. They can have a car ride. And we'll probably go do that now. And then I will come back and edit a couple more things and work on budget stuff. And then we are coming back today to start our organization of my clothes. Tomorrow will probably be Christmas decor, and of course this is going to be a weekend type vlog, so it might be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, posted on Sunday. That might be what it is, but we'll just have to see. So if you have a travel problem like I do, just remember to book wisely and use miles and free things if you can. Discounts are your friend. Here we are in my kitchen, and I am going to show you guys the small little progress that I've made. I took 2 reefs off of the walls, off of the doors. Here we are in my kitchen. It is getting late. It's almost 7 p.m. I haven't even made myself dinner yet because I kind of ate a later lunch, so I'm not super hungry. But you guys, I am going to start taking the Christmas decor down. So I wanted to show you guys this small, tiny little progress that I have made. And what I'm doing right now is I am taking batteries out of the 2 large reefs that I have. One of these were outside and one was on my laundry room door on the inside. That was the door going out to the garage. So I had to take those out before I store them and, mess them up or something. So I am taking these 2 things out. Then I'm going to take them upstairs right now to put them away. Normally I have a big reef bag that my reefs go in, but it has seen better days, and I didn't buy one this year like I wanted to. I'm still going to use that reef bag, but I'm going to save it for the smaller reefs that I have. And these batteries are in here so good. My gosh, I can't even get them out. Let's see. So these 2, I'm going to go ahead and just put into a large black bag just to stop them from getting dusty and grody upstairs, because our attic is not technically, an attic that you typically see. I always see the attics on like movies where these people have these amazing attics to store stuff, and they've got rooms and they've got beds and they've got all this stuff and they can stand up, and I'm always so jealous about that. So we have got these 2 reefs all done. I'm going to package them up, like I said, right now, put them away, and we are going to check that off of our list, because sometimes when you feel overwhelmed, even getting one little thing done towards your list is better than just being overwhelmed. It's time to start taking the Christmas decor down. And I know some of you guys are going, it's way past time. But to each their own, right? To each their own. Whatever makes you happy, do what makes you happy. And keeping up my Christmas decor later this year was where it was for me. So these pillows will go back on the bed, obviously, when I get the new bedding out. I have got all of the bedding already washed because when I pulled the bedding, I washed it and then I put it away in a tote. So we need to pull all this bedding. I do need to wash it because I did have company at Christmas or around Christmas time, and I did not wash it after they left. I just made the bed because I knew I wasn't going to have any more company, and I was like, why wash it, remake it just to put it up? I don't know. You know, maybe that's a bad thing. I mean, I guess I could have had somebody stop by unexpectedly and want to stay the night, but, you know, generally that doesn't happen. These zippers are hidden so good I couldn't even find them. I love how this room turned out, even though, of course, it wasn't actually finished decorating, and it's still not finished decorating. Decorated. It's still not decorated all the way like it should have been. So these don't get washed because nobody sleeps on those. Those get pulled off. But I am going to go ahead and pull all of this bedding. I'm going to get this washed tonight. The curtains I'm going to go ahead and pull as well. But I am not going to remake anything until tomorrow. I do utilize these white sheets in the regular bedding as well for my guest room. And then we've got the little tree we need to take down, and we have got all of the gingerbread houses and such. So we'll get it taken down. We'll get it put back to normal. That will be one more room that we can mark off of the list. And I say one more room as if there is really a room. I guess the bathroom. That's right, the bathroom. So all of these are going to get washed. Obviously, I won't wash the green with all of the white stuff. But I love this bedding, and these were very inexpensive, you guys. I think I have them in my Amazon shop, and I tell you guys about that not to make money or anything. I really don't. It's just I love when I see other people that have something, and if they actually like it, they share it with me. So all of this bedding is coming off. I can't get over to this side of the bed very good because that is where my husband stores his bow, as in bow and arrow, for hunting season, because normally nobody is in this room. So it's a good place to store it. But let's see, what else are we going to do? We'll pull the curtains. We will pull the tree. I'm going to go ahead and just move this tree. It's a small tree. I'm going to move it onto the dining room table. I still have Christmas piles there. And I like to put all of my Christmas decor away by color. That's right, everybody. I put my decor away by color, also by theme. So obviously all the gingerbread stuff will go together. So let's pull this off of here. We've got all the pillows off. We need to go ahead and get the curtains down because I can wash those curtains with the green blanket. We'll move the tree and we'll get everything done. Let me go get a stool. Oh, watch out! Watch out, pups! So we've got the curtains. We have got the blankets off. But I have to take the duvet out of the duvet cover because I'm not going to wash the duvet. I washed it when I put the Christmas bedding on, and of course the duvet cover is to protect the duvet. And I don't know if I told you guys this when I was decorating this room or not, or my bedroom. I love a duvet and a duvet cover. I hate putting them in to the cover. That's right, you guys, I hate doing it. And so actually, you want to know a funny story? This duvet will be on this bed with no cover now, as will mine. But I'm thinking about trying to find a new duvet cover for my bed because I do love it. I am a heated blanket type gal, or not a heated blanket, a weighted blanket, I should say. It just makes me sleep really good. I like being comfy and warm in my bed, but I don't like the house being super warm. So that works out good, considering that our house is old and costs quite a bit to heat. We do have our wood heat as well, but that is just a supplement. There is not a fire every day. We don't use the fire the wood burning stove. I was going to say the fireplace, but the wood burning stove to heat, thank goodness. I used to work with a female deputy that her only source of heat was, you know, the wood stove. And what a pain in the butt. What a pain in the butt. I don't like waking up and waiting for the house to warm up. So, and yes, I know you can stoke up your fire pretty good to where it can last throughout the night, depending on how big your house is and what the configuration of your house is. I can tell you this, with our wood stove where it's all the way in the back addition to the house. So these 2 bedrooms are the furthest away from the wood stove. And so it stays pretty cool in here. Now, I also keep this door closed for this bedroom when it's not the holiday time, because then it lowers our heat, because the cold air out of this room is not escaping into the main house. So that's one way, of course, to save money on the heat. Also, we need new windows. And I talked about this last year, and it's kind of stupid that I haven't done it already. It's one of those things that where you talk about things and then you never do it. And then when you don't do it, you're like, why the heck didn't I do that? It's not too late this year, but I really need to cover all of our windows. They should be covered in plastic. I just hate doing it. I did it in an older home that I had. And it's just one of those things that I don't like doing. But of course, it will save me money. More money for travel that way, right? Okay, duvet is out of the duvet cover. We have got a few decorations to grab. We have got this cute little cookie jar here from TJ Maxx. No, this was from Ross. From Ross, we have got our little nutcracker guy here. And we've got our jar of cookies that are not to be eaten because they're several years old. We've got some things behind you. I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out of here, get laundry started. Then I'll see you guys back in my bedroom. Okay, guest room free of Christmas decor. I need to dust everything. I need to sweep. I need to wipe stuff down. And then tomorrow I will put this room back to what it's supposed to be. This room is very, very simple. It is a guest room. I don't have a lot of decor in here. And normally, of course, these 2 pictures here would have come down. But because I was running so far behind this year, I didn't get them down. So we will get all of that taken care of tomorrow. You can see across the hallway, my room is still Christmassy. And then as you look here in the dining room, you see that I haven't put this stuff away yet. I have just pulled it out so that I can start taking the decorations off of the tree. I can go ahead and start putting these gingerbread houses away. They do have a tote of their own. And then over here, you can see that I have got quite a bit of stuff still on the table. To be honest with you guys, the bathroom stuff is still here because the tote that holds all of the bedroom sheets, stuff like that, is where this stuff needs to go. We've got reefs down. So we put the 2 big reefs upstairs. These are smaller reefs. And then if you look back there on the table, that is stuff that I brought from my mom's house. So it is stuff that I have to go through. And honestly, I'm probably going to clean the spare bedroom. And that box right there is probably going to go in there. It's not ideal, but I have to be in the mood to actually go through stuff and decide, am I keeping it? Is it going? So let's go ahead and go into my bedroom and let's start going through my clothes. How many of you guys ever watched Marie Kondo and her special or her series on how to go through all of your clothes and declutter? I loved it, and I did utilize it and have for years and years. So it's a special way of going through, and it's like, if it doesn't bring you joy, then it's time to get rid of it. Well, I have so many shirts in my drawer that they're not bringing me joy. But I am not going to just flop all of these out because these are all folded nicely, right? I don't want to have to refold everything. Now, some things, that's not folded because I was lazy, so I just put it in there. And that's because I have so many tank tops in there that I can't get through them and put them in there because they're too tight. So we have got tank tops and plain t-shirts in here. So we're going to go through these. Some of these we're going to have to unfold because I don't know what they are. So first, let's go ahead and start with plain tank tops. That's the way that my brain works. So I have got these old tank tops from Old Navy. they still bring me joy. It doesn't matter if they're older. It doesn't matter anything. So I like to put things that are similar together. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the front of this row. I will show you guys what my dresser looks like after I get it all put back together. Hopefully we're going to get rid of, I would say, at least 10 shirts out of here. This red tank top does bring me joy. It is something that I use. Now, I have never been one to put my summer clothes away, as in take all of the summer outfits out and move them. It's just not something I've ever done. Okay, so we've got white tank tops. I use white tank tops quite a bit. I don't know about you guys, but for layering. So I've got 2 of those. I'm okay with that. I've got a black tank top that I still love. And this tank top here, I love. I'm not ready to get rid of it yet. I almost did, you guys. I almost said, okay, we don't need it. But that is 1 full row. So that is 1 row that is now full of tank tops. Then we have got 1, 2. This doesn't bring me joy. 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 I can tell you guys right there. I mean, you just really can't overthink things. Either you like them and you wear them, or you don't. And that is the way that system is designed to be. Don't overthink things. It's just stuff. It's just shirts. And so I'm going through the tank tops. This doesn't bring me joy. This doesn't bring me joy. This doesn't bring me joy. And I'm going to keep these 2 black ones. So, hey, we're off to one heck of a start. I think that is all of the tank tops. Yeah, we are doing super good. Then we've got the plain t-shirts. I always think of them kind of like Old Navy t-shirts, just plain colors. And apparently my colors are now these peach and pinks, because if you notice, I am swayed to go to these colors. And I like all of these shirts, except for this one right here because it's way too thin. So there's another one gone. So we're going to keep those. My drawer is going to be too empty. It's not going to stand up where it needs to. This is actually a tank top as well, and I do still love it. It brings me joy. Let me put that in there. Then we have got a shirt that still has a tag on it. Look at how cute that is, though. That's from Express. I think the reason why this hasn't been worn, honestly, is because I bought it and then I gained weight, and it's been at the back of the dresser. I have lost weight since then, so I'm going to move this to the front so that I can actually see it. And this shirt here is old, but it's so soft and it's great to do yard work in. So we shall put that in there as well. And those are tank tops. So we've got 2 rows of tank tops. And then we've got all of those pink and peach shirts. I love white ones, but this is the same as that other one. This is from Express, and it's so thin. But white, there's just something about white. So the other thing is how you fold your shirts. That is another thing. You fold them into thirds, and then you either fold them into thirds or into quarters, depending on how big your drawers are and how big your clothes are. So that when you look in your drawer, and you guys will see this, all you're going to see is the tops of the shirts. And of course, these don't have patterns or designs or anything on them, so they are easy. This shirt has holes in it. Getting rid of it. T-shirt. T-shirt that's not folded correctly. Let's go ahead and fix that. So we've got to have some color besides green, right? Oh, we've got black. We've got black. We have got black. Is this a tank top? Oh, we have got another tank top that has discount tags on it. Holy cow, this is old. This is from JCPenney. Do you guys want to know the last time I shopped at JCPenney? That is gone. And we've got red and black t-shirt. That is good. We've got a couple green t-shirts. And then we've got a couple that are kind of patterned, right? We've got a couple that are striped. So I love this t-shirt still. This t-shirt right here, I love it. It's so soft. We've got a gray t-shirt. Love grays too. What are your guys' favorite colors to wear? Let me know down below. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be so much nicer. There's so much room in this drawer. And we have got a maroon shirt, and we have got this shirt that I didn't even remember existed. I don't think I like it. That's why I didn't remember it existed. Pretty sure I got this at the thrift store. Maybe not. It's an Under Armour. I wonder if I should give it one more summer and not have it at the back, because I like how it's got the open back, and of course it's more for working out. We're going to give this one more go around, and I don't remember if it brings me joy or not. Is that an okay, fair thing to say? And I can't get rid of this. This is brand new. And this is from before Mr. Snowgardener and I dated. We all had our drunk t-shirts from Las Vegas, and I was 3. Bridger, I think, was 1. Shannon was 2. I believe I am the only one that still has my shirt, and it's kind of silly to keep it considering that I have had this shirt since 2012 and haven't worn it, but I'm not ready to get rid of it. And that is okay, you guys. That is okay. All right, let me show you guys what my dresser looks like now. Here is my drawer now. You can see it is nice and neat. We've got some space in there to put things in. Now, we need to do this drawer right here. Even though it has plenty of room, it is time to get rid of some of these shirts. So let's keep going. Okay, we're going to pull these shirts out. We're going to look. We're going to see what we want, what we don't want. And you guys, we have to do my PJ drawer too. We have to do my PJ drawer. And some of these shirts I haven't seen because, I don't know about you guys, I tend to stick to the front of the drawer. And then whatever's in the back kind of gets forgotten. So, first, are there any shirts in here that should be in the drawer above? I don't think so. I think these are all shirts that have designs on them. That's how I decide to do that. We've got a St. Patrick's Day shirt. We have got a Chris Ledoux shirt that we shall keep. And what is this white shirt here? It says Hard Rock Cafe. Oh, you guys can't see this. This is a shirt that I bought when I went to Paris. And I went to Paris when Julia and Peyton were young. I think Peyton was 2, maybe. So Julia would have been 5. This was still almost brand new at my parents' house, so I'm keeping it for myself. So it has not been sitting in my drawer all this time. It was sitting in a drawer at my parents' house, so we're going to go ahead and keep that. Then we've got pink. We've got another St. Patrick's Day shirt that we'll go ahead and keep. This right here. Okay, I don't know if we're actually going to get rid of Minnie out of this drawer just because I have went through it several times trying to get things to fit. So this one says, I'm not a control freak, you're doing it wrong. I got this one from the thrift store, and I feel like it is way too big. Is it a 2X? It is a 2X, so I'm going to get rid of that one. There we go. We have got Christmas shirt. I feel like our Christmas shirts should go somewhere besides in our regular drawer, but if not, they need to go all the way to the back of the drawer, right? Because I'm not going to need Christmas shirts anytime soon. So let's keep going through. There's another Christmas shirt. I didn't even wear that one this year, I don't think, because I forgot it was there. We have got some Wyoming cowboy shirts. We have got some pink shirts, as in the artist pink. And I've got 2 of those because I went to 2 of her concerts. And we actually took Julia to pink for her 16th birthday. It was a lot of fun. Then we have got, oh yes, I bought this one and I haven't wore it yet. It is What the Duck. And it is an extra large, which is way too big for me. Hasn't even been washed, right? Still has the tags on it. But I do believe that I will wear this one. If not, then the next time I clean out my drawer, if it is still brand new and hasn't been worn, then I'm probably going to take it to the thrift store. What do we have here? We have a Wyoming shirt that is pink. And I don't think it's my favorite shirt. I feel like it's too small and too fitted. But again, I have lost some weight, so maybe I just need to put this to the front. because I can't remember if my mother-in-law got this for me. And not that I have to keep stuff just because somebody bought them for me, but, you know, we change, right? Our styles change. And it says, hang on. This one is another thrift store shirt that says, hang on, let me overthink this, is what this one says. Never give up. I love this shirt right here, so we're going to keep that one. And we have got Christmas. 4 Christmas shirts. You guys know I'm Christmas crazy. We have got a Star Wars. We have got a shirt from when my daughter was in high school in the swim and dive team from 2018. I still like that shirt, so I'm keeping it. There's a shirt that needs to go in the drawer up above because it is a plain shirt and it is a dark navy, and I don't have one like that. We've got a Harry Potter shirt, and of course we have to keep that. Duh. So let's organize these so we can see them to make sure we know what we've got. We've got Chris Stapleton. We've got my Lexington, Kentucky. This is a vacation shirt that I don't need anymore. There's another UW shirt. I should put all the UW shirts together. Where is the other UW shirts? Where, oh, where did you go? There they are. Let me put all of those together. So I've got 3. I'm surprised that's all I've got is 3. Organize those. We have got a shirt from a conference, from work for inmate transports. I've got 2 of those. And so I used to do inmate transports, extraditions, all of that with my job. I was the warrant and transport deputy. That meant that I flew armed and went to get felons in other states. And we've got my Canada shirt from my friend Janice. And we've got this Garth Brooks shirt that's not my favorite, so we're going to get rid of it. It was something that I got at the thrift store. So let's take a look at this drawer and see what we've got. Much better, huh, you guys? Look at how nice that is. I can look exactly in my drawer and see what I've got. And now this bottom drawer is a disaster. This is my pajama drawer slash PJ drawer slash everything else. That looks like paint on that right there. It could be. It's super old. So look at this, you guys. I can't even open it. So we have got to pull this stuff out. Let's go ahead and pull it out and let's get this done. Way too much in that drawer, and I can tell you there's a lot of stuff in here that I do not wear, but these are men's shorts that are swim trunk slash shorts. They are an extra large, which is probably too big for my husband, but I'm going to see if he wants those. So those are not just going into the pile. Same with these right here. These are a large, so I'm going to see if he wants these. I bought them because they have the shorts underneath, but I just don't like how they fit. Okay, then we have got some workout clothes in here. So I'm not ready to get rid of these because your girl should be working out. These are inside out, which drives me crazy. This video is probably going to be long, you guys. It's going to be a long one. I might fast forward this, so you might not even get to hear this. But we've got these workout pants here. Like I said, not ready to depart with those yet. So we're going to make a workout pile. And we have got, surprise, surprise, a Merry Christmas shirt. It says Merry Vibes Only. This is a PJ shirt. And we have got shorts to go under dresses and stuff. So shorts, let's make a shorts pile. We've got a workout pile. So we've got a workout shirt there, Under Armour. I used to wear a ton of Under Armour under my uniform, but of course now I don't. Okay, I bought this skirt a long time ago, and it is so stinking cute. And this is, I can't remember what it is. This is a rip skirt. And you guys, I'm going to save this. And if I do not wear this when I go to Hawaii, then this has got to go. It's got to go. Doesn't matter how cute it is. If I'm not wearing it, that's all that matters, right? And we have got another shirt. I'm pretty sure this is one that I used to wear under my uniform, an Under Armour. So we're going to get rid of that. What is this? Another cute skirt. We're going to put that with the other skirt right here. If it doesn't get worn, it's going to go bye-bye. Okay, we have got, this is Cold Gear. Is this Cold Gear? No. This is Fabletics. These are the pants that I had no idea how much they cost when I bought them. Those aren't going anywhere yet. Those will go with the workout clothes. And I probably should have a separate drawer for pajamas and workout clothes, but I don't. So we have got a big t-shirt that was part of PJs. We're going to get rid of that. We've got PJs. We've got PJs. PJs. I bought new PJs this year, you guys, and I didn't get rid of any of my old PJs, so that's part of the problem. If you look at my PJs, 99% of them are Chris's ones. All right, so that can go with the workout gear, or that should actually, these should go with the cover or the little bottoms to go with things, because you know your girl's got thighs. She's got thighs. Now, one thing that I've been talking about buying myself forever that I never have is an actual pair of Spanx. So if you guys, you know, if you have them, if you have a brand that you like, if it's just Spanx, let me know. Then we've got just some pants. My cousin gave me this pair because when I went to her house and we were shopping, it was cold as all cold as get out. What is this? This is another work shirt. This is from Shuttle Conference. That's a transport system. And so this was from Reno, when I went to Reno with the sheriff's office. And it's a nice long sleeve shirt. And it is soft and fun, but God only knows the last time I wore it because, I'm not folding that right, because it's in the wrong spot. Okay, we have got an Under Armour tank. That doesn't need to be in that drawer. I do have some workout clothes in a tote under the bed. Okay, pair of shorts. Don't like them. Get rid of them. A pair of black shorts. I can't remember. We're going to keep them for now. I probably shouldn't, right? Probably shouldn't. Do they bring you joy, Marlene? Do they bring you joy? Okay, then we have got more pants. See, this is why this drawer is so full, because I can't let go of anything. Now, you guys, I am not a big legging wearer. I'm really not. But I do have a surgery coming up when I'm probably not going to be able to wear jeans for a while. So I need to keep some of those. We have got another pair of shorts. Nope. We're going to see if hubby wants those. Ooh, I liked these workout ones. These are super cute. Look at how cute those are on the bottom. So again, how many pairs of pants does one person need? Apparently all of them. Oh, I have to sneeze, you guys. I have to sneeze. Okay. So we have got workout pants. We are not going to put any workout shirts in here. We're only going to put workout pants and shorts. Okay, that's looking better already, you guys. I know you guys are probably like, Marlene, you didn't get rid of anything. Okay, all the pants can go there. Those all fit in one row. And then we have got shorts and skirts that are going to go in next. Those aren't even going to take up a whole row. And I probably didn't fold these very well, honestly. They're not quite the right shape for my Marie Kondo style. It's because they're slippery, right? Oh, another pair of shorts. I love these shorts. These are some of my favorite ones. They're from Walmart. I actually bought these in 2 different sizes. And I bought this pair for Julia. and a bigger pair for me. And then we ended up switching them years ago. And so I don't know how long I've had those. Long time, but I love them. Okay, PJs. How many pairs of PJs do I need? What do you guys think? Is the answer all of them? Because that's what I think. All of them. Okay, so for pants, we need to fold them so they're going to fit in the drawer without being too tall. I think that's okay. So we've got that pair of pants. This pair can go. I'll get rid of one. You know, because if I don't get rid of one, it doesn't make up for the 2 pairs that I bought myself this year. Getting rid of one, keeping 2. All right, let's go through this. So we've got 2 pairs of PJ pants. We've got our new ones. And I only have the shorts for this pair of new ones. So there's actually another pair. Shh, don't tell anybody. Okay, these are too big. Too big. So one thing that's keeping me from getting rid of some of this stuff right now is I am going to need some comfy clothes coming up. So we're going to keep these. After that, the next time we redo them, I will probably get rid of these. We did not do matching PJs this year for my family. It's the first year in quite a while. I decided I didn't want to do it. So we've got 3 pairs of like flannel-y type PJs. And this pair's old too. There we go, you guys. We're going to get rid of 2 pairs. We're going to keep this pair. We're obviously going to keep our Hello Kitty ones because we just bought those. Not that I'm a huge Hello Kitty fan, but I am a super comfy PJ fan. So we have got the green pair and the pink pair. And I have not worn the shorts yet that came with the pink pair because it's been cold, obviously. And I will wear Christmas PJs all year because what does it matter? Who sees me in my PJs that is going to care? Nobody. You guys hear the cat? The cat says, what are you doing? Why are you talking to yourself at this time of night? Perfection. So we've got that pair of PJs. Now here is the problem. There's still room in there, but because of the different size of things, they're a little bit funky. So we've got this pair of shorts, but we're going to need, okay, the pink pair is going to fit in front of that pair. And then we still have a couple PJ shirts. That shirt there. This one says Mary, which I loved, and it was super cute, but it is very balled up. Don't need it. We are going to go ahead and keep this shirt right here, Mary Vibes Only. I don't even remember what pants that went with, but we're going to keep it for a season. If it doesn't get worn, we are going to get rid of it. Okay, so that one can go there. And this long sleeve shirt needs to be moved up out of the PJ drawer because while it is an athletic type shirt, it's like a moisture wicking shirt. We're going to go ahead and put it in with the t-shirts. I do have a couple long sleeve shirts that need to go in the drawer for t-shirts as well. We're going to put those 2 athletic shirts somewhere else. All right, let's take a look. Look at you guys, much better. That one's a little bit too tall. Do you guys see how my folding is? Makes a big difference. Oh, yeah. And then we've got underwear here. No, we've got bras here. We've got underwear here. We've got socks here. We've got warm fuzzy socks here. And up here, we've got like workout socks and some more workout pants in there. So you guys, that is it for today. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is almost noon, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I did get the Christmas decor out of the kitchen, which was not super, super hard. I also have got my meal right there for dinner, so I'm set. We're going to do the barbecue chicken sandwiches with the pickled coleslaw. And it just feels good. It does feel good to start to get things done. And now I am going to go ahead and take one of the spider plants and I'm going to take more starts off of it. And the entire pot is going to go outside because, surprise, surprise, the gnats slash bugs slash flying creatures have decided to move into the other pots since I got rid of the one pot. We have this old spider plant right here that I'm just going to go ahead and take these put them into this jar right here. You can see I've already got starts that are established, so we do have those. And I have a kitty running around here with a big fluffy tail that has got something in his tail that he is not very happy about. And so here's our pile of Christmas decor. You can see there's one cat there. You can see another cat there. Do you see that thing off of his tail? Poor kitty. And it is in there good, and he won't let me touch it. So I will try to get it out of him. He'll be okay. He's a tough cat. But we are going to go ahead and get this plant done. We're going to take this pot outside because I'm going to use it for outside plants because it is gorgeous. This is what I have now instead of that great big huge pot that's full of bugs that the poor cat got one of the bug things stuck to his tail. But if you're not familiar with spider plants, each one of those little clusters will create a plant. So this is plenty. I also still have these right here that are already rooted that came from, sorry you guys, I know the camera, that came from the little runners or the shooters off of the plant. I don't know what they're actually called, the babies. And I am slowly starting to take Christmas decor down. We obviously still have the trees up here, but I did take the wreath down and I got rid of the pillows in here. This is the last plant that has dirt. And this one I need to be a little bit more careful with. So this plant right here used to be absolutely huge. So this is what we've got. It had one tiny little green thing coming out of this junction right here. That was all. And Julia's like, it had great big huge dead leaves on it, obviously. And Julia's like, I've always wanted a plant like that. So this is the type of plant it is. So these 3 leaves are all new, so it is doing fabulous. I really don't want to kill it because this is what Julia wanted. So if you look at this, it's actually, its root system is right over here. And this plant is going to go into that pot. And I've got the new dirt for it. So that is what we've got to do. As I'm sitting here, I'm going to go ahead and take this blanket off, put it in the laundry, put a new blanket here. This is the cat's couch. And it is old cushions that came off of a different couch that we had that is on the ranch oak that used to be my husband's grandparents. So it's very sentimental to him. You can see we've got a piece there and a piece there. And if you see that bag right there, that's my grandma go bag. That's right, everybody. I've got clothes packed. I've even got a tripod thing sitting there so I can film. Loki is looking outside. It is super cold here. But no snow. Are you guys getting snow? Let me know. Everybody, I am in a different location and there is no footage from yesterday because I have some exciting news. I became a grandma yesterday, so obviously Christmas decor did not get brought down. Today is Monday as I am filming this little outro for you guys. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. So we will jump back in a little bit later this week and continue taking down the Christmas decor. For right now, I am enjoying my new granddaughter, helping my daughter who ended up, after hours of pushing, having to have a C-section. So I'm going to be going back and forth between my house and her house for the next week to whatever she needs. She does have Dylan to help her, but when he has to go back to work, I will help her. So that is the exciting thing. Super excited to have a grandbaby. So I am just sitting here in the hospital editing the vlog that, of course, didn't turn out how I thought. I hope you guys have a great week. I am not sure when I will see you guys next because I won't be sharing any videos or footage of my granddaughter nor her name, but I will let you guys know she was quite a big girl and she was a couple weeks early and she was 8 pounds, 6.8 ounces, 19 inches long. Her and Mama are both doing good. So until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.